On today's episode on WarpDriveM, we are going to prepare the 7 Series for inspection. First things first, we have to move the car into the garage because I want to check everything. I have to put some covers in here. As you can see my fingers, I worked a little bit on the car, and we have to put everything back. I've noticed that the brakes are clean after this small drive. The last time when we drove the car, we fixed almost everything. We have to do just minor stuff, and we are heading for inspection. Let's see if it's going to start without a problem. And the car was sitting for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I was in holiday. Everything seems to be just fine. Let's close everything. No error, nothing. Park, no lights on the dash. The engine sounds good. Perfect. So let's drive it on the other side into the garage. And we are moving. Oops. Oh, check out my 4 Series. It's right in there. Anyway, I'm going to park the car and I'm gonna update you. Now we have the car in the garage, but I've noticed something strange. The car is smoking like a lot, and this the smell is like not burnt oil or not head gasket. It's kind of strange, but it's a strange smell, and for now I couldn't figure out what's wrong. So we are going to test a few things in order to see why the car is smoking. And as you can see, I took the covers out. I unplugged the PCV, the breather hoses from both banks. You have to plug in here because it's going to pull vacuum, so this one is closed, the other one is closed in here. I've checked the valves on each bank. The valves are perfect, no rip on the membrane, nothing. We have to see if the car is smoking a lot in here, and if the car is smoking a lot in here, normally shouldn't smoke at the back at all. But if the car is still smoking in the back, then we have another problem. So let's start the car and leave it to run a little bit. The car didn't smoke at all. I drove the car for about 50 kilometers. See that? 50 kilometers since I put the battery, and the car didn't smoke a lot at all, and now suddenly starts to smoke. And it's smoke with a lot of water, but now the water is gone, no water on the exhaust, but the smell is here, and the smoke starts to come almost instantly. Now we have the high idle because it's a cold engine. After the idle goes down, like now, the car starts to smoke. And now when I want to show you, doesn't smoke. A little bit is smoking already. See that? I hope you can see the smoke. Yep. And it's just a little bit now, but it's going to start to smoke a lot. And the smell is unbearable. A strange smell. And I bought like almost 30 liters of new gas and high octane gas, 100 octane gas, because I thought the old gas it should mix with the new one. And anyway, and now the car smokes. See that? Now comes a lot, and the car is on idle. Oh my god, I cannot breathe this. Just a second to open all the doors. See in here. We have the normal pressure from the engine. It's not crazy, that's normal. The engine has 260,000 or 40,000 kilometers, so it's normal. It's not too much, that's quite normal. And the engine runs very smooth. Oh, check how the smoke is pulled by the ventilator. Nice. But in the back it's already like a fog. Yeah, that's the tricky part. It's like a fog, it's not like a smoke. And it smells, oh my god, you cannot breathe in here. See that? It's like here is clear, and after that you go into this mist. And this won't receive any inspection. Let's give it some gas to see. Oh my god. Oh, the water is coming again. Oh my god. See this mist? I cannot breathe. It's like a mist in the whole garage. It's not like white from the coolant. It's not white like the oil. It just smells terrible. You cannot breathe this. Anyway, we are going to check. If we have pressure, but it's very strange because, like I said, I drove the car for 50 kilometers. It's like over 30 miles, and we don't have any mixture in the water. We don't have any mixture in the oil. The car doesn't overheat, nothing. But we are going to make a leak test for the head gasket. I'm pretty sure that the stem seals, or how the heck are called, the stem seals, I think the gaskets for the valves on the engine, because that's a notorious problem on these engines. And I hoped that this engine doesn't have this problem. Like I said, I drove the car for 50 kilometers, no smoke, nothing at all, nothing. Maybe it's just something in the exhaust because the car was sitting for 1 year, not really sure. But anyway, no more talking, let's start putting the tester and see if we have a bad head gasket or not. I've prepared everything for the head gasket test, and maybe you can read in here. You can pause everything on the screen how to test this one. The biggest problem is that I have to leave the car running and to reach the running temperature, but I'm not really sure if I can do this because it's smoking way too much and the smell is very crazy. And I'm not in a shop, I'm at home in my home garage, and I have a lot of neighbors around me, as you can see, homes everywhere, and I'm not really sure if I can do this test in here, but we are going to give it a try. So basically we have to leave the car running, and if the blue fluid is going to change color in yellow, we have a bad head gasket. I hope that no neighbor will call the fire truck. Let's see now. Oh my god, look at the light. Still smokes. Oh, we have water. Oh my god, I have to turn the car off. You cannot breathe in here. You cannot breathe. Oh my god. You cannot breathe in there. It's very strange because oh my god. It's very strange because the smell is so strong. I never encountered this problem, but in a few seconds that I could breathe in there, I've checked the tester, and the color is blue, so no change, so that means no head gasket. So that means it's something else, but it's strange, like very strange, because You cannot breathe that air that this car is throwing out on the exhaust. Oh my god. Just give me a second. The smoke is has cleared out. You can see on the light we still have some mist, but the smell is so strong that's very crazy. And we have water under the car. There's no coolant, it's just water. And it's still blue. It didn't change the color, so that means no head gasket. And that puts me in a strange position because I have no idea why the car smells and burns so rough. Could this be just because of the plugs, spark plugs? No idea, but I'm not sure that the spark plugs could give us this strong smell. Maybe it's the catalysator bad, but the O2 sensor didn't throw any error, and I've checked on live data, everything seems to be just fine. So if the catalysator was bad, it should throw some code in or at one bank or the other one, but nothing. So both values are the same, so it cannot be that all 4 O2 sensors are bad. It's kind of strange to be like this. Not really sure what to do now. So no head gasket, and I was almost sure that there is no head gasket because, like I've said, the car doesn't overheat. We have no mixture in the water, no mixture in the oil, but the smell is unbearable, for real. And the smoke sometimes is like you saw this time, like a mist or stuff like that, but you cannot breathe that. And sometimes is just white. If you have an idea, maybe you can drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what should I test now next. Like I said, I've tested the water, the oil, I've tested the PCV, I've disconnected the PCV, and we still have that smell and that smoke. The engine runs very smooth without any kind of error, and I'm a little bit limited on how much I can test the car because of the smell and because of the smoke. I cannot perform any test with the engine running in here, so I have to move the car from here somewhere in a field because it's smoking like a lot. I have an idea that I want to remove the exhaust from the cat's back complete out, and I want to see if I can see something in the cat, or I want to see if the smell comes from the cat or after the cat. I think I will do that, and after that no test that I can perform in here can be done. So once again, drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what do you think that is, or what should I test next. And with all of that being said and done, I think I'm going to close the video in here. I'm not really sure, I'm kind of on a dead end. I have to think about it. Maybe I have to do some digging, some search on the internet, on some forums. Anyway, if you have an idea, drop a comment in the comment section below. If you want to see more progress on this one, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.